Good evening again. Welcome to the second half or last portion of our concert with the high school band, concert band. We will have four selections. A couple of the selections will require some explanation or commentary, so I'll explain those things when we get to those selections. I think tonight is a little bit bittersweet. This is my first senior class that I'm graduating since I've been back. So it's like I've been kind of nervous the whole time or whatnot, and just trying to like run everything through my mind. But I have a great group of kids. This class of 2019 has actually seen it at its worst when we got back started, and actually has brought it up to where we are now, and they're doing an excellent job. And I wish I could hold on to them one more year, but I know they got to go on and do bigger and better things on the collegiate level. So quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and, well no, I'll wait until we get to near the end. But this first selection is called Voyager Symphony Part 1. It's a student composed selection, and I hope we're able to do it some justice. They just got it on Thursday. We just finished it on yesterday and did our best to polish it today. So we're gonna do the best we can with the selection. It was composed by Lillian Savage, who's a senior who will be going to Hollins University in the fall. Phenomenal musician, so I hope you guys enjoy the selection. Thank you.
Can't wait to get my bed. For real? Oh no, you did. Oh, you haven't done no justice in so long. Where's your phone? I'm trying to. Oh, boy. difference between this and that? Huh?
Would you come out better?
Is it clearer?
Top,
Is this clearer?
that's kind of clear.
Are you texting me? I'm gonna tell him Mr. Milk. I can't say that for everybody else.
All right, our next selection is called Indodonna. It was a song that was sung at the 2019 choral, high school choral concert back in February, and it's a traditional African song. Basically, the storyline behind the song is, excuse me, middle school, y'all talking. The storyline behind the song is basically, if you've ever experienced somebody who's transitioned from this life, it basically embodies how the tribe is mourning the loss of that individual as they go on into the afterlife. So I hope you enjoyed the selection. It's very surreal. So this is Indodonna. Okay, before we bring you this last selection to close out, I do need to recognize my seniors only because it's only right that I do so. So I need for all my seniors to stand. These individuals are going off to college in the fall. A lot of them, I think, one is going to Virginia State, I think. I don't know. He's undecided. He's like got 7 or 8 schools he's been accepted to, which is great. Monica Taylor, who's been with us on violin, every year we've had a concert. He's going to William and Murray in the fall. Locally to Southside. And I think everyone else, if I'm not mistaken, is probably going to Norfolk State, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the unique thing I want to point out about this to all parents, middle and high school, and this is why it's so important that we keep our kids in the arts, because I know some of you are paying these rental fees for these instruments and they have this interest rate and it's accruing, and then it's like sometimes your kids will stop once they leave the middle school and you're stuck with that instrument, okay, unless you get it returned in. But listen, these kids are basically, once they get their ask for a free financial aid filled out that covers a good portion of their tuition, the remainder, for majority of them, is being covered through band scholarships. Okay, so a lot of these kids got upwards of $4,000 for just participating in the band when they go to school in the fall, which is pretty much going to offset a whole lot, if not cover it all. So basically, you may have some of these kids and parents and families might have to pay a couple of thousand at best. But when you think about paying a couple of thousand versus going to a school when the tuition is like $40,000 and you only get half of it covered, I mean, that's a big difference, okay? So parents, stay behind your children. If, you know, everybody can't play sports, okay? Band is our sport. That's what we do. We do it well. Please keep your kids involved in the arts. Don't necessarily have to always be band, it can be chorus, what have you. It can be art, actual visual art. But definitely keep them involved and keep pushing them. And I'm so thankful to all the parents, students. I need y'all to give your parents and guardians and grandparents a hand.
He ain't clap.
I'd like to definitely thank them for being out here to support us tonight. And also, if there are any teachers, along with Ms. Heath, who are in the audience, we want to give them a round of applause. This week serves as our Teacher Appreciation Week, so just wanted to run that by you. And other than that, we're going to give you this last selection, and we're going to get everyone out of here. So thank you all so much for coming out. Look forward to seeing y'all in the future.
What's the last time playing the trumpet?
Well, in high school at least.
You keep going to college?
say one last thing. Well, two things. Number one, Spencer on the end, he's in the band, he plays soccer, and he runs track. He just got here from a track meet. So I appreciate him knowing his music. The other thing, on the warm section of that song we just played, the lead trumpet player got sick after school today. So when we just kind of did a quick run through before the concert started, the co-section leader had to fill in. So I thank him for doing a wonderful job. I know he was nervous, but he did an excellent job for filling in. So thank you so much. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Middle schoolers, parents, I have some information to pass out to your middle schoolers if they're interested in participating next year for 8th grade and 7th graders who will be rising to the 8th grade. So I will get that information to them tonight or even tomorrow. Thank you so much.